Hello all, Jeff here with a new video. This is Tuesday Thunder Race Room Fun Race organised by AusNZ Sim Racing. One problem, well, we've jumped the start. So we did start 9th here. So I'll try to get back in my spot, but obviously that's not going to help at all. Drive through penalty as old mate Baldwin just decides to just veer off to the left for some reason. Maybe he wants to start last. You know, fair play to him if he... Oh, hello, there's someone off. So there's a few incidents going on already. There were actually a few others that jumped the start as well. So you never know what's going to happen. It's just a 10-lap race, this one. And as you can see, we are all in the Opel Omega DTM 92. So this is just a single car race, this one. As we go in the pits and then out. And yeah, and there's only one livery for this car, which is a bit of a shame. In regards to the car itself, it is very, very, very loose. Let's just say that. You get the power down to the ground, and you can get a slot. This car is designed for sliding out of corners. Actually, getting the back out, especially under brakes as well, is almost key with this car, to be honest. But you do run the risk of actually just spinning out as we have to, serve a slowdown there. Whatever. We're 13th at the end of lap 3, but someone spun. It's old mate Baldwin who was on the grass on the outside at the start. So there's another position gain. And here we go, end of lap 4. P12 if you don't mind. So, as I said, we started 9th and we're already back up to 12th, which is no mean feat at all. Obviously, a few others have had issues here and there. We're thinking about making the move on Bogdan, but you know what? Let's do it. Into Village. We've got to run, and this is the international circuit, so the loop is just a left-hand kick, not a hard left hairpin as we go to the hard right, which is Chapel, and it takes you back onto the Hangar Straight. And as you can see, halfway into the race, we're up to 11th, so there is a possibility that we could end up finishing higher than what we started despite a jump start, which is not bad at all. You wouldn't be seeing this in a ranked race or an esports race or anything like that. If you jump the start, well, you're basically screwed. As we get to old mate Turnbull, we kind of got a run on him, but there's no room to move, especially at club curve. As you can see there, I'm plucking it from 2nd to 4th just to avoid a bit of wheel spin. So do we make the move on Turnbull? Not quite. Just back off into Abbey. Uses a lot of curve there, and it's actually unsettling him a lot. So it's just a case of whether I make the move at Village or not. Well, guess what? We're going to get it done. But here's old mate Edu, who spun. Yeah, pass him on the yellow flag, and we just spin a little bit. It was almost like a redress, if you will. I mean, I didn't even mean to do that, but I probably would have ended up redressing anyway, just because, well, that move isn't on, especially if there's a car just spun in the middle of the track. But anyway, lap 6. So if we get by Turnbull again, we'll be back to where we started, despite, as I said, a jump start. You don't see it often, and he just got a bit loose, out of stone, and that just gives me the position, and we're back to where we started. So not too bad at all. How many more positions can we gain out of this? So start of lap 7. We've got a lift in front of us, but he just gone loose at the loop kink. He's in the fence, so there we go. We are up to 8th position. So I don't know how that's happened, but what can you do there? So as you can see, Rangy Rover is leading this race after 7 laps. There is a fair gap between everybody else, but again, if someone spins, that could bring me back into another position. Don't know how, but anyway, yes, it's a fun race, but these cars are very, very hard to drive, and they're very hard to keep on the track. Anyway, as we go into Village, what you will find is, coming out of the loop, Rangy has spun, so he's back down to 5th position. So he's got a few cars behind him now. So whether we're going to be a chance of getting him or not is another thing, but we'll just have to wait and see. The old fortunes, eh? A few others have quit the race after the jump start, which is fair enough, I guess. For those who don't know Tuesday Thunder, it is a fun race put on by AusNZ Sim Racing every Tuesday night. There's 2 races. One is a 35-minute race, and when the clock hits 20 minutes to go, we have a safety car session. No like actual safety car in the game, we just go in single file, slow down, and then go back to green flag racing the next lap. And then it's what you're seeing here, a 10-lap race. It's normally a 10-minute race, but for some reason they decided it was a 10-lap race instead. I guess it's fair enough. It's like it is a pretty short lap around Silverstone International, so that's kind of understandable. 7th and 6th are battling hammer and tong in front of me. Now that is very, very hard corner to get right. The loop kink, as you just extend the corner ever so slightly. No slowdown this time around. It is a shame that there's only one livery for the Opel, but what can you do there? Doesn't change the fact that it's such a fun car to drive. But you know, to do this kind of performance from a jump start is not bad at all. Granted, many others may not have done much practice with this car, which is fair enough. It's a fun race after all. But 7th and 6th are going to have a nice little battle as they go side by side into club, and they've almost lost it. I just decided to yeet over the sausage curb. Why not? This car's designed for that kind of thing. As we go into Abbey, and we have a spinner. Smart's off, so we're up to 7th. Don't know how that's happened, but anyway, we could be in contention for 6th place. And if Rangy, someone else is off. Someone's had a spin. So, as I said, very, very easy to lose control of these things, especially through the loop kink. It's very bumpy through there, and sometimes it's very hit and miss. You have to, correct a ton of oversteer just to get it right, basically, and to get the speed. Anyway, are we going to think about making a move around the outside of Stowe? We're thinking about it. We're going to go, no, we're just going to hold off and get the cut back, hopefully, and see what happens, and make the move at the Vale chicane. So we've got the inside here. We're going to go very, very hard on the brakes. So we're going to make the corner it's going to be a very, very tight exit out of Vale, hence the contact there. But guess what? We started 9th. We jumped the start. Had to serve a drive-through penalty. And we finished 6th. Not bad at all. I'll definitely be doing more of these Tuesday Thunder races, that's for sure, because I can tell you this right now, that was a ton of fun. But yeah, there you have it. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate giving me the thumbs up. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you did want to see more of my content, maybe consider subscribing and tapping the notification icon. Anyway, this is Jeff here. Happy racing, cheers, and goodbye.